What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now today, I got some pretty old school gameplay right here for you guys. This is pre-bolt nerf, so this is when this vehicle was absolutely busted, so just so you know the time span of how old this gameplay actually is. I just haven't really invested any time into Battlefield 2042 recently. You know, every time that I stop live streaming, which I'm always live streaming for about 6 to 7 hours every single day, there's not many games that I really want to, sink my time into. Mostly I play Escape from Tarkov or Halo Infinite. Those are my two main games that I play right now, and I highly suggest both of those games to absolutely everybody out there. If you have a PC, get Tarkov right now. You will not regret it. And same thing with the Xbox or PC as well. Halo Infinite is free to play. Why not just download it, give it a shot? I know there's issues, which I will probably be talking about in a future video, but down to its core, it is so much dang fun, especially when it comes to ranked. But I promise I'll get some more recent Battlefield 2042 footage in the near future, probably starting on Monday. And also, very quickly, just to let you guys know, today, probably about an hour or two after this video goes live, and you see it up and live and in action on YouTube, I'm going to be streaming Dying Light 2 over on Twitch all day long today and also tomorrow on Saturday. So if you guys want to see what that game is like, or if you're not planning on purchasing it, because I know some people won't want to watch it because of spoilers and stuff like that, they want to play it for themselves, but if you're planning on not going ahead and buying it and you want to see what it's all about, or just say hello to me, I'm always very active as much as I possibly can when it comes to chat. I don't know how it's going to be with a single player game because I really sink into the vibes of the game when I play campaign only titles, but like I said, if you want to check it out or even say hello, tune into the stream. Link to that stuff is down in the description. But ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be doing one of my favorite styles of commentaries, and that is a conspiracy theory revolving around, of course, as we all know, Battlefield 2042. Now, obviously, I have to go ahead and, leave this in the beginning because for some reason people think they always get finessed. This is a conspiracy theory. This is just my ideas and things that I think about, just to give you guys a little, food for thought, make your brains work a little bit, think about different things, and also, engage in cool comments down in the comments section. None of this is real. None of this has been announced by EA nor DICE. It's just all in my head. So relax, kick back, and just simply enjoy the commentary. Also, I gotta say, I think it's so badass that a blown up jet just pushed my bolt on top of a crate to give me an advantage on enemies. Absolutely absurd. But enough. I'm so sorry. Let's get to the commentary. Today, I want to talk about why I personally think there is a slight possibility that Battlefield 2042 in the future, not anytime soon, but at the deadline that they gave us, around, I would say 6-7 months from now, this game might potentially be one of the best games we've ever seen. And the reason that I'm thinking this is that they're just straight up going to overhaul it. You guys remember when Battlefield 2042 initially performed so poorly that they brought in so many top dogs into this franchise, people like Vince Impella and also Marcus, I don't know really how to pronounce his last name, Leto, who was one of the head guys who worked on the Halo universe, and Vince Impella is one of the OGs in the whole Call of Duty franchise. I think he worked up until Modern Warfare 2 when they finally left and made Respawn, which is currently, the head of Apex Legends, one of the most popular Battle Royale games out there. EA hired both of these individuals, and at first, everybody thought that, it wasn't going to change anything. But I think initially, they just weren't going to do anything until, obviously, after winter break. They were probably going to allow the original developers to, settle down and try to, get what they needed to get out before break, and then when they came back, they're all going to group together and try to reformat this whole game. Now, again, after break, absolutely nothing. No word from anybody. All the developers are absolutely silent. And again, it makes the community pissed off because they're thinking, we just got this pile of crap. Nobody's talking to us. Nobody's communicating to us. What's going on? Again, these people got hired and they're doing absolutely nothing. But in reality, I think behind the scenes, they're trying to formulate a plan to push forward. Because a little later on, as we saw in a couple of my videos ago, they released a letter to the whole community stating their plans for this game, which is basically, we're not getting anything. No, changes to specialists or pretty much maps or the lore or just the game in general. No content, no DLC, nothing is coming until summer. So we're talking about 6 months or so. Once again, a lot of people, including myself, are pretty salty about this. We paid $60+ for this game, and now nothing is being introduced to it for pretty much half a year. That's insane. But when I go ahead and stop and think about it, realistically, what would possibly take them 6 months to fix? Seriously. Bugs and glitches, optimization, I can't see that taking any longer than 3 months. And if it takes longer than 3 months with all the employees they have there, that's pretty much absurd in my personal opinion. You know, other games like Vanguard have already been polishing off certain aspects, even though I'm getting hit with a lot of packet burst. But from day one, it's a massive improvement. Battlefield 2042 from day one to now, not a massive improvement at all. They're not releasing any new content, no new weapons, no new maps. They're going to have the weekly challenges, obviously, until, you know, Season 1 drops 6 to 7 months from now. But that's about it. Nothing new is being added into the game. So what takes 6+ months to put together? To me personally, like I said, I think it's just going to be a total overhaul. Again, this is a very risky thinking. More than likely, this isn't going to be the case. But, I mean, like I said, this is just food for thought. I'm just trying to make people think, and I think it's a pretty interesting concept. Take a look here at this tweet. For all the time that Battlefield 2042 has been alive, pretty much all the DLC content introduced into the game, to a lot of people, makes absolutely no sense. Santa Claus, cowboys, the whole deal. People don't really like the design decisions they're making for this game, when it should be more gritty, you know, have more apocalyptic vibes. The world is supposed to be ending here, and everybody's all, you know, jolly and happy. It makes no sense. But if you guys didn't know, the other day when they released the letter, they also said for anybody who purchased the game, they're getting a new pack of skins. And the skin actually looks really good. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It gives me near futuristic vibes. It gives me the vibes of what this war is supposed to be about, and also matches some of the previous skins, like the yellow skins that you get for getting like level 70 and up, and also the tier 1 skins. It matches the kind of flow of what this game is going to be looking like. And the funny thing about this skin is that it's complete opposite. The complete opposite of what they were initially pushing for this game. Pretty much all the rumors were true about what they were going to add. The clowns and all that crap, all those skins into the game, because they already predicted the cowboy-looking skin. They already predicted the Santa Clauses and everything else, so pretty much all the other skins on that list, to me personally, are confirmed. Which means that maybe they are completely overhauling the game. They're taking the corny, just goofy aspect of what they're trying to push initially, and it seems that they're going to be remodeling it to a more realistic, gritty vibe. I mean, just check out this tweet here. And I do apologize. I know I said check out the tweet earlier and I showed you an image instead. Sorry about that. But this is someone, you know, going ahead and complimenting and saying this is the style that really fits Battlefield 2042, makes Battlefield feel gritty, realistic, yet still cool. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Marcus, the head guy of the Halo universe, who has come over to help the Battlefield franchise, responded saying it's a step in the right direction, which I'm assuming means that he was a part of this whole change. Keep in mind, this content is not coming out until March, which is about, another full month? So they just did their announcement. These top dogs like Marcus and Vince have finally, been able to settle in, and they're probably talking with the developers and making their own ideas. I think by March, that means that these two individuals have already, put their indent into Battlefield 2042 and are finally trying to change the course, the direction this game is heading towards. Thank God, in my personal opinion. Now, again, like I said, none of this stuff is factual. I'm making this stuff all up, but it seems very realistic. It seems like a legitimate, theory. They already announced they're going to be reworking all of their maps to make them more friendly to infantry gameplay, which means they're probably going to be keeping in mind about their future maps that they're going to be putting into the game through DLC, and might organize it more correctly to fit infantry gameplay instead of pulling a Battlefield 5 and making us wait 6 months to get, a tank-based map or airplane-based map instead of having an infantry play map. And also on top of that, they talked about reworking the specialists. Now, obviously, if they're going to be reworking the specialists, that means they're still going to be in the game. But still, they can have specialists in Battlefield while still making it a class-based system. It's completely possible and can be done. I've seen multiple, fan-made ideas on Twitter that just absolutely blew up that word, perfect. They made absolute sense. It's not impossible. I think what people hate the most is how cringy all the specialists are. If you just go ahead and rehire all the voice actors, which will cost a pretty penny, I'm assuming, but still, I think it's worth it if you want to change the direction in the course of this game. If you rehire the voice actors, get different lines for all the characters, they all need new lines, rechange all of those DLC skin plans that you guys had, and make them look more like what you are releasing to us in March here, and also previous skins like the tier 1 skins, I think the community would actually go ahead and accept it. Like I said, if it's anything closer to the class-based system while still being able to implement specialists, I think the hardcore fan base will be pleased enough to still play your game. With these things being said in the newsletter they released, and also seeing these skins and how the developers are responding to the community, it really makes me think that they are going to go ahead and completely overhaul. Like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, 6 months for what? What do you need 6 months for? You know what I'm saying? The only thing that seems truly reasonable here is that they are going to completely change the whole game and every aspect about it. You know, they're going to need 6, 7, 8 months in order to rehaul everything. The map designs, the characters, the voice lines. They're going to have to rehire and, you know, schedule with everybody to get them back into course and change the whole game. It's going to take some time. So that seems reasonable. But in all reality, let's be honest here. EA is probably just going to spend all of this time not putting out content, considering the game is absolutely dead. They're probably going to make the developers obviously fix the game over the course of time. Maybe, you know, fix up bugs, obviously, optimization and all that stuff. They're going to try to maybe get some extra sales out of it, maybe put some free-to-play weekends in here and there to maybe encourage more people to buy it, and they'll probably end up dropping it at the end of this course. It's really sad. I know what I'm talking about here, my theory is very optimistic. I think it's actually overly optimistic. But just think, man, if they were to do that, if they were to actually settle down and do that, wow, it would actually feel nice, because if they could change the vibes of this game, Battlefield 2042 could be something great. I enjoy the movement and the gunplay. I don't think it's that bad. My main problems is that it just doesn't feel like a Battlefield game. You know, it's too goofy, it's too corny, there's absolutely no teamwork. And every single, you know, fan feature from the past Battlefield titles have been just completely stripped and removed for absolutely no reason. It's the same thing that Call of Duty does. You know, they come up with something really cool that's good for the game, and then the next game they completely remove it. Like, why? You found something that actually works, that people really love. Why remove it? You know, it just makes no sense. Oh, please overhaul the game, DICE. That is the only saving grace of this title, because if you just go ahead and fix the bugs and the glitches and the optimization, it'll be good, but for the long haul, it's not going to change the course of the game itself. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's 2 ways to do so. I have a Twitter and Discord, both those are down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streams and video games over on Twitch, like that's in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you all next one. Peace out.